day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. When that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling.
I can't swear he was falling. It turned out it was his mother.
All right, Marty, spit it out. Come on, what are you trying to say? Trying to say I can't fight? Come on, spit it out.
No, you can't fight.
I'll have you know, Marty, I was a prize fighter in my day, prize fighter.
Oh, really?
101 fights. I had 101 fights, Marty.
101 fights?
I won them all.
You won them all?
Except for about 100. Hey, D, you know, I was thinking backstage over there. I was remembering when we first started out, and I thought maybe you could do one of those songs. You know those beautiful Italian songs you used to do? Could you do one of them for us tonight? But when you're crying, oh, you bring on the rain. Stop your crying. Be happy. I could never get no girls, nothing.
I was never taught to sing properly.
Jerry, you know, I could give you a few singing pointers if you'd like.
You're gonna learn me to sing?
I'd like to teach you to talk first, I'll tell you that. Come on, Jerry. Oh, Jeb, breathe. Nothing's happening down here. Breathe, boy. Breathe, boy. Breathe, 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 breathe.
What are you trying to kill me here?
Why don't you show them your maracas?
What?
I am so glad that Jerry remembered to wear his briefs tonight.
As sure as the stars shine above.
I can't do this no more. I'm sorry, Jerry. That's it. You and me are through. File the divorce papers. That's it.
I'm starting to feel like you don't want me here.
All right, come here.
What, over there?
Come here.
Over
Come
there?
over here.
We're having so much fun. Won't you join us? Ah, come on.
Just introduce my song.
I don't even know what it is.
In every handout in every town, in every lock and in lock when no one's around to sing, trailer for the Celebrant. Are you done?
Can block out all the pain.
What are you, some kind of a Zen master?
Now and then, I block out. I can block out. I never feel pain. You see the car in the car park out there?
In the back?
The Mitsubishi.
The little Mitsubishi?
My car.
The totaled one.
Oh yeah, at roll, 5 times roll.
5 times?
I feel nothing.
You felt nothing.
I was home, my wife was driving. I don't feel no pain. I can block out all the pain. Wait till I'm ready.
Oh, you weren't ready.
Why you get wet before it rains? Just wait. I tell you when I'm ready.
Okay.
I don't catch you, so wait.
Let me know.
Wait.
Okay.
I tell you when.
Though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us, or something that somebody said, 'cause they thought we fit together walking. Say that you're my sweetheart, my love. So how did you meet Tom Stevens?
Well, I'd been doing Jerry for, at that time, 27 years or so. And it was always my vision to find a Dean Martin for my Jerry. I looked for years, you know, all over Australia and, you know, England and of course the States. I could never find anybody that sounded or looked like Dean ever, so I gave up. And then about maybe 3 years ago, I'm on the internet one night and a friend had posted the world's best Dean Martin impersonator. And I'd heard that a million times. And I pressed play on this YouTube link and bang, there's Tom Stevens, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I woke up my wife and I said, "You've got to see this guy." And then I thought he was miming. So I played it again on the bigger PC and I put the volume of the speakers up, listening and listening, and I couldn't believe this guy had the mannerisms and the voice, the way he walked. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you.
So I wrote to the guy. Said, "Hey, Tom Stevens, my name's Tony Lewis. I do a Jerry. I just wanted to compliment you on your act." And then maybe 2 days later, he writes back and he says, "Hey, I just checked out your stuff. We should do something. This is great." And it's sort of moved on from there. Tom had photoshopped a photograph of myself and he together. And we hadn't met yet. And I was on tour in Sydney at the time, and my promoter walked by and said, "Why have you got a picture of you and Dean Martin?" I said, "That's not Dean Martin, that's a guy called Tom Stevens." So you get him on the phone. So I rang Tom, and this guy made a poster out of this photo that Tom put together, and we sold out 2 shows in Sydney in about 3-4 hours, and we hadn't even met yet. It was incredible.
So, Tom, how did Tony Lewis get in touch with you?
Well, Tony, the first thing I got from Tony was an email, and he was complimenting my Dean Martin impression. And so I wrote back to him and said, "Well, gee, thank you very much. You know, what did you do?" And he told me that he did Jerry Lewis. So then one day, out of the clear blue, on my cell phone, I get a phone call from this guy with this Aussie accent. And he says to me, "Hello, Tom Stevens, I really, admire your work. I do a Jerry Lewis impression." And then all of a sudden, he starts going into Jerry on the phone. So I was really, taken back by this guy, the way he can disguise his accent and sound like Jerry Lewis. Next step, he sends me some pictures of himself. Then he sends me a little video clip of him doing the typewriter bit from Who's Minding the Store. I was blown away. And again, I called my wife, Perla, into the room, and I played it again, and I said, "Perla, baby, you gotta look at this guy." And there was Tony doing this, and we were just, our jaws dropped to the floor. Never seen anybody in the States look like this guy does like Jerry Lewis. It was amazing to me. So, Tony had the idea of putting a Martin and Lewis show together. I never did, because I could never find a Jerry Lewis that could possibly do what Tony did. with this character. The guy studied the moves, he studied the actions, he's got it all. He's the triple threat. Looks, sounds, talks, moves, it's everything. So I was intrigued now, let's try to do something. And that's when, like he said, I put photoshopped us together. We never met each other, never saw each other. And he sold out 2 shows. Then we started to go to work. We said, gee, we got 2 shows sold out, we better do something here. So we started to Skype each other. Tony sent me some routines that he knew. The great thing was Tony knew Jerry Lewis, and I knew Dean Martin, so we knew our characters. And then when we met, it was like Tony always says, a left shoe and a right shoe meeting together. It was perfect. And the odd thing is, we're so close to Dean and Jerry. We're even the same age apart as Dean and Jerry were. So it's a great thing, that the likeness. And then when we first met in a hotel room, we had 3 days to actually put together a show. And we felt together like brothers, really. He's my brother of another mother. I love the guy.
And I had asked Ken, I said, Ken, what inspired you to write such a beautiful love song? When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
That's amore. When you can't kiss your girl 'cause of garlic and oil, that's amore. Just remember there's the east side. East side.
The west side.
West side and uptown and down. I love this lady.
Yeah, awesome. You guys are
Thank you.
This is great.
I hope we had some laughs and some memories. Thank you. Have a great night.
Great show. Fantastic.
What is this? Who's got the camera there?
Funny face, George.
Absolutely loved it. It was absolutely fantastic. They are the best. The best. They make you laugh and make you cry. Fantastic.
What did you think about the Martin Lewis show?
10 out of 10. Absolutely amazing. I felt like I was a little kid again.
The Martin Lewis show.
It was fantastic. It was a great show. I had a lot of fun.
Where do I go? Over there?
What did you think of the Martin Lewis tribute show?
Yes, it was fantastic. It was an awesome show. It was brilliant. I enjoyed it.
Just like seeing the real thing.